Martin Luther King Classic here at the Scholastic Fieldhouse. Our CPL matchup finds the Omaha Central Eagles versus the Hogan Prep Rams. And now your starting lineup for the Omaha Central Eagles. Number 2, Jordan Flowers. Number 3, Chance Hall. Number 5, Brandon Reed.
We're here at the IL Fieldhouse. I'm Omari Tatum.
I'm Caleb Remsen.
And we're your courtside commentators.
Today at the Interscholastic Fieldhouse, the district will be celebrating late civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. with a basketball showcase.
The tournament will host 8 teams in the Kansas City Public Schools and 8 out of the district. This matchup, we have the Hogan Rams.
And we have the Omaha Central Eagles.
G. Rouse Jr. and Ray Reed.
All right, Caleb. We have 2 out of before I even get into that, Caleb, have you ever seen anybody besides our district play, or have you seen these 2 teams play? Anyone out of these 2 teams? Have you ever seen them play?
No, I have not seen any of these 2 teams play. I've seen a couple of Hogan players play, off the court, but I've never seen Central Omaha or Hogan when they're actually suited up.
Me and you both. So we got a chance to talk to the Omaha, and we also had to talk to Hogan. Since I'll kind of talk to Hogan, I'm gonna go over Hogan. I'm gonna let you go over Omaha. So, but so for Hogan, I know Coach talked about having them box out. They also taking care of the glass. They wanted a lot of rebounds. Coach is not actually. He is familiar with the IOs. He's been here before. He said he's played Southwest and beat them. He also stated to us that the Hogan Rams are 12-3, and he actually looked forward to playing here again.
I talked to the Omaha Central Eagles coach, the ranked number 6 team in Nebraska, I believe, and he said that he knows a little bit about Hogan. He's seen them play before. They have great ball handlers, and what he wants to do is contain those handlers and prevent them from playmaking with those sick handles. He also wanted on the offensive side of the ball for his team to handle the ball. He doesn't want them to play loose. He wants them to play smart and keep possession. And this is his first time playing at the IL Fieldhouse, and he was happy to join us. And we're actually happy that they came down to come and play with us. So we have the scores 0-3. Central Omaha put the first points up on the board, and now they have possession again. They feed it inside, and a nice little layup from number 50. Okay, so we have Chance Hall at the free throw line now. He misses the first, but he's looking to make his second free throw here tonight. And he misses the second there, and now Hogan Prep will come down. So we have Damien Daniels with it. And they call a push on Isaiah Poor Bear Chandler.
Oh, you see number 13. Keller, can you explain that? Did he not see it coming? Did he not
I think
react fast enough?
What happened, yeah, he didn't see it coming, but he kind of wanted to blame it on the other team. So he kind of looked at the ref like, oh, I got fouled, trying to see if he would give him the call. But
so do you think that the students in the IO play that out a lot, saying, oh, I got fouled, ref, or coach, he hit me, ref, coach?
Yeah, sometimes, players can whine for calls, look for the flop. It's just a natural thing.
Caleb, we talk about blowouts every once in a while. We talk about that curse coming back to haunt us.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like that would happen here tonight. I just think that Hogan is coming out a little bit slow, Central is actually a really great team, coming from Omaha. But I think that Hogan can stand their ground and actually keep up with this team.
So who would you give your cards to tonight? Where are you placing your money?
I believe Omaha will come out on top.
Omaha will win over Hogan?
Yes, Omaha will win over Hogan.
You're not a fan of your local supporters.
You don't have to be a fan to vote for them to win.
That's like me asking Caleb, who you love more, your mama or your uncle across seas? You like your uncle across seas more?
No, I mean, now see, if my uncle across the street cared for me 24/7.
I said seas, not street.
Okay. Overseas. If my uncle overseas cared for me 24/7, gave me money, fed me every day, then I would have to say I love my uncle more. I mean, wouldn't you say the same thing?
Like, what if your uncle sent you out food? Like, what do you mean by feed?
If my mama didn't buy me food, he bought me food every day.
I mean, your uncle can buy you food as well.
Yes, but I mean, he doesn't feed me every day like my mother does. That's why I would love my mother more, obviously. She's my mom. So Central Omaha with the possession, and 12 goes up. They call it jump ball. So Romain Beerhands got his ball blocked, but it was ended up a jump ball as both teams had possession for it about at the same time. So Central Omaha will keep possession.
Kelly, let's talk a little bit about the refs. How do you think the refs, not only have the refs been doing tonight, but during the whole day? We've seen 11 games. You can see it's taking his toe.
Yes.
We've seen 11 games here today. We went through hot flashes and starvation, and the list of horror continues. But how do you think the refs been doing tonight?
I believe our refs been officiating each game well. We haven't had an over usage of the whistle, and we haven't had them holding the whistle a lot either. They've been pretty even. I believe the game has not been decided by the refs. It's been decided by the play out on the floor. Oh, and on the fast break, we had Damon Daniels go up, but he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2.
So Caleb, earlier we had, I forget the name of the team that we was watching, where they didn't take no outside shots.
KC East.
KC East with
Lions,
the
yes.
incredible 900. Well, it's actually
999 wins for their coach.
For their coach. You see, his strategy was discipline, just like what team was that said that? Hogan, who's disciplined, but we see for what's the name of the prep team? But we see for Omaha Central, they're taking no outside shots. Caleb, is that a factor? Is that a big factor for this game?
I feel like it's not whether you take outside shots or not. I think it only worked for KC East because they were such a dominant inside presence. That's something only KC East could do. Out of the teams that's played here today. Honestly, I think that these teams are very different, and that them not taking outside shots doesn't necessarily mean that they're the greatest inside presence, meaning they won't take the victory just because they're not shooting from the arc.
Caleb, at this time, let's talk about the crowd here tonight. How do you think the crowd is? One of the biggest days of the years. Martin Luther King Jr. Let's give our credit up to him. Last year, this contest or these contests was held at the Sprint Center. Unfortunately, we wasn't able to have it there this year, so we had it here. Caleb, have you ever seen a crowd this big? Give me your what's the environment right now?
I feel like as the day went on, the Interscholastic Fieldhouse just got more saturated and saturated. That's the only way I could explain it. Just more and more people came in, more and more energy, more and more crowd. Just enthusiasm just has been filling the Interscholastic Fieldhouse ever since we started broadcasting these games.
All right. So, Caleb, it's $3 to get in for students, $5 for adults. How much money do you think the IL made tonight?
I really could not tell you. Seeing just on one side
Caleb
of the
Rimpson, can I answer a question?
I'll give you an approximation here. Let's see. Okay. I'm guessing that maybe 12 people can sit on a row of the section of a bleacher. Let's see. I think we got about maybe 200 spectators.
I can work with that.
200 spectators. So 200 will, and
here I got the calculator for you. I got you.
So we're gonna say maybe 100 of them will go half and half. Half of them are students, half of them are adults. So in that case, that would be, I guess, $800 here made. You don't need a calculator for that.
Your math is correct.
Yeah, it was just an estimation,
So they made at least 800. That's pretty. That's not bad. On a regular night, they'll probably make probably 100.
Well, this night wasn't really about the profit. It was about just bringing our community here to watch basketball, to commemorate the civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. A minute left here in the first quarter. We have the score 15-10. And Hogan is up. So we saw here in the first quarter that, we might have thought that Central Omaha was pulling away with the lead, but Hogan works their way back in it with a couple of turnovers and good defensive stops.
All right.
So we have Central Omaha with possession. The final minute of the quarter. And now coming down the other way is number 0, Rashawn Collins, and he gets it up and in with a couple of fakes there. Oh, and number 12 with a nice move.
Ooh, a lot of communication there.
Roman Beerhens feeds it to Isaiah Poor Bear Champ.
Oh!
And back on the other end, we have Damien Daniel scoring.
Caleb, any other time we'll see a team holding the ball, wasting out the clock.
Yeah, they just want to put on a show here for everybody here, as technically both of these teams are visitors.
Whoa,
they
and that
don't
was
play at the
that was
IO.
not an out?
No, I think the refs are just going to let them play on right now.
With 3 seconds left. Buzzer beater. Oh.
And he misses barely. So we end the first quarter with the close game, 19-12.
This is a pretty energetic. I think this game is we're in store for a lot tonight.
I believe this is one of our main events tonight, Yeah, so what do you think Hogan has been doing well this quarter?
I think they've been, well, if we're looking at the same thing, all 3 points are missed. Every 3 point that was taken on the perimeter was missed. So I think the rebounds that coach asked for, they're getting them, throwing them down court, which are causing them to have the lead in the game tonight.
So, well, honestly, I think Hogan, they've been forcing a lot of turnovers on the defensive end. What they've been doing hasn't been too much offensively, but on the defense, they've been doing pretty well, making Central Omaha actually play sloppy basketball and getting it down court.
Right.
So fast-paced game here, and there goes 4 straight points for Central Omaha here. So we have number 13 driving the lane. He hits the floater. That will be Davion Farley making that one. The ball's popped loose. Hogan gets it. And Kavion Mall Edwards shoots the 3. It's good. And as Jordan Flowers goes up for the shot, he gets fouled, so he'll go to the line, I believe, for 2. Wow, the score has climbed up very fastly here in this opening period. In this second quarter. The score is now 24-16. With only about 2 minutes taken off of the clock. So now we have Hogan Pep with possession. We're reaching the 6-minute mark here. The score is 24-17.
All right.
And before the shot, Anthony Barner was fouled, so Hogan will keep possession.
So, Caleb, going with your team being Omaha Central, right? Who's some of the players you're dependent on? We see number 50 with, I believe, 5 for 8 with the 2 points. And then you see he put up 0 3 points. And as we were talking about them not taking them threes, we actually see number 1 trying to take that 1 3, but missing. So, but you're dependent on, who are you dependent on?
I'm thinking that they go to Isaiah Poor Bear Chandler, number 50. I believe they go to him for most of the scoring here tonight. He's a very big fellow.
With 10 points for tonight.
Yeah, he's a big man, and that's literally their whole size advantage against this Hogan Prep team. I think if they feed it inside to him and lean on him as a defensive anchor, they'll totally get back into this game.
So for our last game, Caleb, you said that height wasn't a problem. This game, you're saying it's a problem?
I never said that height wasn't a problem. Actually, in all of our last games, the team with the height advantage, I believe, won. Yeah, as we've seen in the game before, East had their big man Martinez in there. He was just locking it down. The man stood at 6'7", and he got at least 5 blocks that game. See, I think height is very key, but once again, it's only a natural born thing. You know, it's not a talent, and talent is what gets you the W's.
Right. Going back to the earlier today, we did the top of the glass shots. You think we're gonna be able to meet that mark tonight?
I believe that we only seen 6 here tonight.
Okay.
In one of the games you weren't commentating, we had another. So yeah,
Okay.
the total reached 6. Unless we see 2 of them here in this game, which I really doubt.
At least. I think the faster the speed of the game, the more likely that will happen.
Yeah, I believe so too. But these two teams are very skilled teams. I honestly doubt that will happen too much.
So you're saying a skilled team can make an error to where they hit the back of the board?
Yeah, because it rarely happens in the NBA. It rarely happens even on the college level.
Did you just compare our high school team with the NBA?
No, I was just saying, as you increase in skill level, the less and less it happens. So now at the line, we have number 2.
Who is 2 for 4 with our 2 points tonight. Oh, excuse me. He's actually 2 and 5 for his 2 points tonight.
So now we have a nice little fake there by Roman Barnes, but he misses the layup, and now Hogan will come down the other way. Jennings comes down and he finds Kevon in the corner who makes a shot, and it's good. That's 3 points for Kevon Maul Edwards. So the Central Eagles have possession, and there you go, Poor Bear Chandler making that shot there. And the 3 is taken by Kevon, but he misses. And they call foul on the shot. The foul was before the shot, actually, so he'll just be shooting 2 free throws.
Oh, looking at our stats, Caleb, we see Hogan putting up a lot of shots here. With them being in the lead, do you think is that okay? Do you give them? Would you like that pass? They've put up many shots. A lot of them kind of at the top of the free throw mark. How do you feel about that?
I feel that if they're taking these shots, they have to be good shots. I mean, if they keep putting up bad shots, that'll only end up killing them. So, in short, no, I don't. I think the more shots they put up, the less chance. The more bad shots they put up, the less chance they have. But if those are good shots that they're just missing, that's gonna totally help them. So now we have Central with it. So the score is 30-19 with little less than 4 minutes left in this half. And Damien Daniels gets fouled before he goes up. And Damien Daniels misses the second free throw there.
Michigan, get to your spots.
Foul number 13, Damien Farley. That's his first personal foul, team number 6.
So, Central Omaha with it. They're swinging it around, working the ball.
So, Caleb, as we just seen, right there with number 50 at the ball for Omaha, you see the Hogan two-man. You see the Hogan two-man get on them like white on rice. So, your Hogan coach, is that something you calling out? Is that something you agreeing with?
Yes. The more that they pressure poor Bear Chandler, the better chance they have on the inside stopping him from scoring. But I don't think that's enough as he double clutches there and actually finishes that layup. Very well contested, but he still makes it.
Yeah, because I think I might have to call out a team tonight. You know, the things that I've actually learned a lot from these games tonight. I've seen a couple of trick plays.
Yeah.
I've seen strategies that I've never seen before, Caleb. It kind of makes me want to suit up.
Makes you want to suit up. Are you talking about like tuxedo suit up?
Not wear my suits. You know, I do that all the time. You know, I'm talking about stepping on to that hardwood.
I don't think you're ready for the court, Amari. I'm sorry about that, but it's a lot more intense and it's a lot more intense than you see out here. So, almost 2.5 minutes left here in this half. The score is 32-22. Omaha's down by 10.
Woo!
They missed.
But Caleb, second quarter. Normally we see it after the half, Caleb. They're greedy. They're greedy, Caleb.
Greedy.
They're greedy. I mean, that's a good thing to be greedy.
Yeah, you want.
You should want to be greedy.
Win.
I don't think you want to step on the court not being greedy. You shouldn't step on the court being full, Caleb. That's like you eating before going to Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving dinner.
You gotta be hungry. You gotta be hungry for the win.
you don't go to the gas station with your gas bin on F. You feel me? Should I keep going, Kayla? Should I keep?
No,
I'm gonna let go of the button.
Yeah, you should let it go. We got it. We got it.
Ooh, and we caught a travel. He did. That's why he walked away. He didn't argue. He knew it.
Yeah. Rashawn Collins saw it. Saw it there.
Tap, Logan. See you, Keandre. Tap. Hit it. Hit it.
So we have a minute 30 left, and
Caleb, these games are actually going by faster too, as well. You know, normally we be complaining, "Oh, I'm ready to go home." Hey, we've been here since what, 8, 7? You know, so. But yeah, these games are actually going by pretty fast.
Knock it back.
But yeah, I believe the games are going a little bit faster because of coaches aren't calling as many timeouts as usual.
Well, not yet. Not yet. You know, normally when we down there about 2 minutes, Caleb, it's blowout. Calling timeouts.
Yeah.
Timeouts can't save you now.
And Damien Daniels tries to shoot it, but number 33 is on the glass, and he puts it up and in.
With 50 seconds left in the second.
And a nice little layup there by Cedric Grant.
Oh.
Good ball pick, Roman.
40 seconds left.
Five is number 24, Roosevelt Cooper. Applying shooting 2 is number 5, Brandon Reed.
So, number 24 fouls number 5, Brandon Reed, as he drives to the hole.
Jalen, you and Nick are deep. White. Hands up.
With 30 seconds left. Kayla, let's talk about them passes they're throwing. How do you feel about that? What's your basketball expertise on that?
Most of them have been high IQ passes for both teams, but I mean, you know, most of the turnovers came off of bad passes. So, you know, we got a little bit of a half and half here.
With 10 seconds left.
Yeah, just because a pass is long doesn't mean it's a bad pass. And we've seen a lot of down the court passes here. And once again, I'd say half and half on how good those passes are, the quality.
So, Kayla, while we got this 4 seconds left, what do you think? What are some things you think Coach go talk about in the locker room? Let's go. Let's talk about the losing team right now, and then we'll talk about the winning team on the way after the half.
Yeah, obviously, for Central Omaha, he's gonna tell his team to take control of the ball, hold the ball. As you can see, he's rushing to the locker room. He's ready to tell his team this.
Yeah, and we'll be back to you after the half.
So we're back here. The score is 52-55. A close game. The 3 shot And it's off. That was number 13, Damien Farley, looking for a foul, but he doesn't get one. We have Roman bringing the ball down here. So now we see Central Omaha draining the clock, and we have a nice screen from Poor Bear Chandler. They pass it around. The screen from Cedric Grant, and they call personal foul. The score will be good, and he'll go to the line for another. Poor Bear Chandler, just unstoppable here tonight.
And you see the Hogan player knowing that he could have just costed his team the game right there.
Yeah, that was a very key three-point play there. Put his team up by 5 with the possibility of 6, and now it's more than a 2-possession game.
White. We're going to go white.
So we have 5 minutes left in this fourth quarter, and it seems that Central Omaha will go into a full-court press.
Oh, nice pass.
But the shot
too
is
bad it
missed.
wasn't cashed.
Jalen Jones misses the corner 3, but they get the rebound. Damian Daniels goes up.
And one.
Striking right back.
Returned.
The retaliation there is great.
So, Caleb, let's talk about while we got these free throws. How was your day, Caleb? We're on our 10th game. One more game. How are you feeling right now?
Honestly, until you just brought that up, tiredness had not hit me whatsoever. I've kind of just put it to the back of my mind that
so
we
now
were doing.
I just brought it back. Now you kind of tutting your eyes and kind of going out on you now.
Yeah, you know, I was doing very well to ignore the fatigue and such.
You must face
you
it,
know.
Caleb. We cannot continue to push it to the back of our minds.
And the alley slammed down by Poor Bear Chandler. He has reached 20 points here, ladies and gentlemen. Poor Bear Chandler is too big.
He doesn't have the least. He has 20. The closest to that is 14, and that's number 5.
Oh, and the 3 was cash
And
money
return.
by number 24, Roosevelt Cooper.
So with the highest scoring being 20 on Omaha, our highest for Hogan is actually 8.
Yeah, so now we're going to go back to that crazy sequence there with Poor Bear Chandler.
Let's capture that. Let's capture that moment once again, please.
So this right here is Poor Bear Chandler's 20th point of the night. He slams down that alley-oop jam. So how do you like the momentum you gain off of that shot? Like crazy.
I think when you cause an excitement play, you hear everyone's reaction, and it keeps everyone on their feet. It keeps everyone alive. It keeps everyone interested. You know.
Yeah, you know, momentum, crowd intensity, those all play into momentum. Momentum is a key fact. Can swing a game from being down by 10 to being down by 2. As we see here, this game is very close, and this one could very much end on the final possession.
No overtime?
No, I don't think we'll have an overtime game here.
Seeing East games, I wasn't commentating on that one. I was actually on my break, my much-needed break. But we seen East tying it back up with a 3. Then the same person who tied it up came in with that 2 to end the game, which is Generation X, we call on this station. Oh, excuse me, Andrew Charles hit the 3, but X finished it. So, you know, that's that teamwork he was talking about. We're coming back from his injury on his Achilles.
So we have a small foul, but it's we're in the bonus. So now they'll go 1 and 1 from the free throw line.
Check out. 1 and 1.
And now Central Omaha coming down the court and drawing the contact and putting it up and in is number 32. A great move.
Yeah, I cancel that dream of overtime.
Yeah, so now if he hits this free throw here, he can put it up. He can put Central Omaha up by 3.
You know, for them to travel all the way up here from Nebraska, you know.
Yeah, and being the number
they better win. You know, I'll be kind of angry on the bus ride home.
Yeah, you know, but think about it. Professional players, even college players, have to deal with that all the time.
We're high schools, Caleb. I love that you keep pushing this up to something we're not.
Hey, some of these players could actually
just
end
a
up
minute
in the college and the pros, you know?
They will. But right now, yeah. But that's all about what this day is I have a dream, you know?
Yeah. So,
I'm sitting here talking to you.
Keandre Spivey shoots a second free throw, and he makes them both. Now, Central is up by 5. So Hogan down by 5, and they want to get a shot here. Driving the lane, they find number 13 out on the corner, bounces off, and poor Bear Chandler brings down the board. So we have Central Omaha with possession, and they're gonna try to stall out as much clock as possible. Poor Bear Chandler with the pick, and now we have Brandon Reed shooting that, and he misses. Coming down the court is Damien Daniels, a great Euro step to the bucket, and he makes the layup for 2. And now coming down the court, flashing is Reed.
Whoa.
And we have poor Bear Chandler driving to the bucket.
Hey, the way he went up, boy, I thought he was about to catch a body.
Yeah, nobody wanted to stand in his path, so he finished with the layup because, you know, he didn't want to risk.
Getting a call off of that.
Oh, and they get the putback to go in. Now Hogan is only down by 3. So, you know, poor Bear Chandler having a dominant performance here tonight. And you know, it's in front of one of the biggest crowds we've had here at the Interscholastic Fieldhouse. Don't you agree, Amari?
Yes, all the way. I totally agree. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of didn't want to come because it wasn't at the Sprint Center. But I think exactly what you're getting at the Sprint Center is what you're getting here, except for, you know, the big TV in the middle of the floor. But pretty much everything else is pretty much the same.
Yeah, you know, and this really gives it more of a high school feel as we have Damien Daniels driving down.
Well, totally it's not the same because we do charge to get in.
Yes. And now the score is 66-67. Central Omaha must score here. And Burhands loses the ball. 33 comes down and Damien Daniels puts it up. And everybody
you
on
see
the
crowd is on their feet.
Damien Daniels hits the and one layup. That could put his
You see
team
that
up by 2.
as he tripped up backcourt and fell. You see, as the Omaha player went down, he grabbed the Hogan player's leg so that he would not get down court and help out. He
That's
literally
crazy.
grabbed.
But he still got down there
And he
finished
finished.
it.
With 1 minute and 40 seconds left.
And now Central with possession. Very key one. They get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. They're called push off. He'll go to the
And
line
you
for
hear
2.
the crowd totally disagreeing with that.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to that key play, that and one from Damien Daniels as he drove down the court. It was crazy there. He barely got it up and in there off of a rebound. He got fouled and got hyped after he finished that play, you know.
Right. And he missed his first free throw.
That's a very key free throw for him to make. But we see here again Damien Daniels hitting that key bucket. But back here on the floor, we have number 1 hit his second free throw, Keandre Spivey, that tied up the game. So Hogan has a chance to get the lead. Oh, and the ball's on the floor. A struggle. There's a whistle. And they call a jump ball. It will stay Hogan possession. So in this timeout here, we have a chance to actually breathe out, you know. Crazy plays all around. You know, it's been very energetic here. Just play after play, and one after and one. Slam after 3-point shot. They're going tit for tat here. This game can very well end on the final possession.
With only 1 minute left in the fourth quarter.
Hogan has possession here. The score is tied at 69-69. And Hogan is holding the ball here. They get fouled and they'll shoot a 1-and-1 free throw here.
You know, Caleb, we talked about it being at the end of the game, and, you know, they keep stopping the game. You know, I can't be mad at them because it's so close, but I think that you think we'll be able to beat our score mark?
No, I don't believe we'll go over 77, but we'll most definitely reach 70 here.
I see how you try to slip that 77 in, knowing that it's 75.
We most definitely hit 77 not the last game, but the game where we had Washington versus who was it? Northeast, I believe. Oh, and he misses both free throws, but Hogan grabs the board, so they'll keep possession. Number 13 gets saved there. He could breathe out. Davion Farley missed both of his free throws, but they still have the possession to possibly score. He drives. Damien Daniels goes up.
Whoa,
Again.
the crowd with excitement.
Another one from Damien Daniels hitting that layup and one. He could go to the line to hit the free throw.
He can probably win the game right here, right now, Caleb. How much pressure do you think is on his back right now?
A lot, but I think Damien Daniels is he's accumulated to this pressure. But he misses the free throw. They get the board.
They get the rebound.
I feel like you foul here because you cannot stop this Hogan Prep offense so far.
I think you passed, Caleb. There they go with the pass. I think he should have passed, Caleb. He's gonna run.
Yeah.
He's gonna outrun him, Caleb.
Yeah.
You can't go past half court, Caleb. Where was he going?
I don't know. He didn't want to pass up these free throw chances, I think.
Actually looked like he was gonna cause a double dribble. You see him reaching kind of low down for the ball, so. Do you think Caleb he misses like number one, or do you? Oh,
he makes
I
it
stand
first.
corrected.
But that only makes it a one-possession game. He needs to hit this second one. This is the real key one. It could put his team up by 4.
So everything is on his back right now, huh, Caleb?
Yep, right now.
Oh, coach is kind of like on the floor. Oh, Caleb, and Omaha has the ball.
And Roman comes down on the fast break.
9 seconds left with a 3. It is blocked and saved by Hogan.
That could be the play of the game right there. That could be it.
It was blocked, Caleb. It was blocked. Caleb, it was blocked.
It was blocked. That 3-point shot. They tried They tried to direct it so they could.
That was the Chiefs losing by 7 right there.
So he misses the first.
I think this pressure is getting to him on the free throw line.
If he misses the second,
I think they're tired. I think they're tired of this. It's the same routine. Get fouled, free throw. Let's get the rebound. With 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the second one misses.
It's missed.
And poor Brad Charles doesn't get the board. He dribbles it, tries to dribble out the clock. They foul.
And he is fouled.
So these 2 free throws, if he makes at least one, this game is most likely over.
At the line, shooting for the points will be number 13, Damien.
So we have number 13 at the line. He needs to make at least one.
Yep, I believe Caleb.
The game
that is game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a two possession game, and they don't have time for 2 possessions.
I think the only way they would have been able to come back is if he would have missed those. They would have got the rebound, came down court, and shot a 3.
Timeout, no. Game is over.
And that is the game. We have the O'Hara.
So we have
Omaha Central. My fault. Versus the
Hogan Prep Rams.
The Hogan Rams that came on top with 34 first quarter.
Okay, 34 points in the first half, and they had 39 points in the second half, ending up at 73 points. So we had Hogan come with the victory tonight. And that's it for us here. I'm Caleb Remsen.
I'm Omari Tatum, signing out.